Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. I'm so happy you're here today. Thank you for choosing to practice your English with me.
Have you ever tried to live without the internet for one whole day? It sounds simple, but it can be quite difficult. Just listen and relax. Try to understand the story.
This is Maya. Maya is 33 years old. She lives in a comfortable apartment with her family. Maya works from home. She is a graphic designer. Every day, Maya uses her computer for work.
One evening, Maya sits on the sofa. She is looking at her phone. Ethan sits next to her. He is also looking at his phone.
Maya looks around the room. She sees her family. But nobody is talking. Nobody is looking at each other.
I have an idea.
What is your idea?
Tomorrow is Saturday. Let's try something different. Let's have a day without the internet. We can turn off all our devices.
No internet for a whole day? That sounds difficult.
Yes, it might be difficult, but I think it will be interesting. We can try it just for one day.
Okay, let's try it. It could be fun.
Great! Let's tell the children. What's happening?
Ethan looks at his phone. Then he looks at Maya.
Okay, let's try it. It could be fun. Great! Let's tell the children. What's happening? What's happening? We have a special plan for tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're gonna have a day without the internet. No phones, no tablets, no computers. We're gonna spend the whole day together doing fun things. No tablet? But I wanna play my games. No cartoons? What will I do? We're gonna do lots of fun activities. We can play board games. We can go to the park. But my friends send me messages. I need to check my messages. Just for one day, sweetheart. Can I at least watch one cartoon in the morning? No, Oliver. We're gonna try a whole day without screens. The children don't look excited, but they agree to try.
Thank you, kids. I think tomorrow will be a wonderful day.
That night, Maya feels nervous and excited at the same time. She wonders what the day will be like. Maya usually checks her phone first thing in the morning. But today is different. Today, her phone is turned off.
She sits at the kitchen table. Usually, she would read news on her phone while drinking coffee. But today, she just sits and drinks her coffee.
Morning.
Good morning. How do you feel?
I feel good. But I automatically reached for my phone when I woke up. It felt weird not to check it.
I know. I felt the same way. It's amazing how much we depend on our phones.
So, what's the plan for today?
First, let's make a nice breakfast together.
Good morning.
Good morning, my loves. Are you hungry? Let's make pancakes together. Everyone can help.
I love pancakes.
Can I help mix
The batter?
Of course. Everyone has a job.
Maya gets the ingredients. Ethan measures the flour. Sophia cracks the eggs. Oliver helps mix. Making pancakes is easier than I thought.
Ethan flips a pancake in the air. The children clap and cheer. Maya feels warm and happy inside.
Can we go to the park?
Yes! I want to play on the swings.
The park sounds great.
We can take a picnic lunch.
That's a wonderful idea. After breakfast, we can make sandwiches and pack some snacks.
Maya wipes the table. Ethan sweeps the floor. Working together makes the job quick and easy.
We make a great team.
I packed my goggles and my skis are waxed and ready.
Me too. I want to go right now.
All right, let's get out there.
Be careful and have fun.
The family walks to the park. It takes about 15 minutes to walk there. Usually, they would drive. But today...
Look, that butterfly is so pretty.
That dog is so big!
Hi there.
They arrive at the park. The park is busy. Many families are there. Children are playing.
Come on, Sophia.
The children play on the swings. They climb on the jungle gym. They laugh and shout with joy.
They're having so much fun.
Yes, and they're not even thinking about tablets or games.
You were right. This was a good idea.
These sandwiches are so good. love eating outside.
Me too. This is much nicer than eating while looking at screens.
How about we play tag?
Yes, let's play.
1, 2, 3. Okay, I'll count to 10. Everyone run and hide!
She feels young and free. She feels connected to her family. After playing tag, they play catch with a ball.
Maybe we should start walking home soon.
Already?
I don't want to leave. Can we stay a little longer? Okay, just a little longer. That cloud looks like a rabbit. I see a cloud that looks like a car. That one looks like a dragon.
When they arrive home, it's evening.
Who wants to help make dinner?
Me, I do.
Ethan boils water for the pasta. Maya prepares a tomato sauce. She uses fresh tomatoes, garlic, and herbs.
Today was so fun. I loved playing at the park.
Me too.
I didn't even miss my tablet. We should do this more often.
They sit down together for dinner. The pasta is delicious. The sauce is rich and flavorful.
How about we play a game before bed? Let's play the animal game.
Yes! I love that game. They roll dice. They move pieces. They laugh when someone makes a funny move. They cheer when someone wins a point.
Maya looks around at her family. Everyone is smiling. Everyone is engaged.
Good job, Sophia.
Well played.
Congratulations, sweetheart. Okay, kids, time to brush teeth and get ready for bed.
Sophia and Oliver go to the bathroom. They brush their teeth. They put on their pajamas. Mom, today was really fun.
Of course we can. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Sweet dreams, my love.
Did you have a good day, Oliver?
Yes, it was the best day. I liked playing tag with you.
I loved playing with you too.
Thank you for suggesting this.
Today was really special.
I'm glad we did it. I feel like we really connected today.
You know what? I didn't miss my phone at all. I thought I would.
But I didn't. Me neither. I realized we don't need it as much as we think.
Maybe we should have device-free dinners every day.
That's perfect. Let's do that.
We need to balance the technology with real life.
Exactly, and plan more family activities. I'm excited about spending more quality time together.
I'll check it tomorrow. Tonight, I just want to sleep peacefully.
Good idea.
She remembers the pancakes they made together. She remembers playing at the park. She remembers the laughter and smiles.
The screen lights up. Notifications start appearing. Messages, emails, updates. This time, while drinking her coffee, she does check some messages.
Good morning.
Good morning. Did you sleep well?
Very well. Best sleep in a long time.
Yes, you can. But let's have breakfast together first. No devices at the table. You can use your devices now.
Can we go to the park again today? Or maybe we can watch a movie together.
Those both sound good.
We can do both.
The rest of the weekend passes. The family use their devices, but they use them less than before. They make sure to spend.
She needs her computer for her job. She uses the internet for work. But during lunch break, she doesn't scroll through social media.
It was the funniest story. Look at my drawing.
That's great, son. We had a big day at work too.
After an hour, Maya suggests they do something together.
Let's play a card game.
It's quick and fun. The family continues their new habits. They still use technology, but they control it. They have device-free. The children seem happier. They talk more. They're more creative. They play more real games. They spend less time staring at screens. Maya feels proud. One simple idea made such a big difference. One day without the internet changed their perspective.
Wow, you all look so happy.
We are. We made some changes recently. We're using less technology and spending more time together.
Tell me more.
That's amazing. Maybe I should try that too. I feel like I'm always on my phone.
You should try it, just one day. See how it feels. You might be surprised. I think I will. Thank you for the inspiration.
Mom, I'm glad we did that day without the internet.
Me too. Can we do it again soon? Of course. Let's plan another one.
How about next month? Same time.
Yes. Okay.
That night, as Maya gets ready for bed, she reflects on everything. She thinks about how easy it is to get lost in technology. It was about presence. It was about being fully present with the people she loves.
They're tools. They're useful. But like all tools, we need to use them wisely. We need to control them. We can't let them control us. She promises to stay aware. She promises to notice when technology takes too much of her time. She promises to be
Grateful for that one special day without the internet. It was just one day, but it changed everything. She'll take breaks. She'll remember what's important. During her morning coffee, Maya thinks about balance. Balance is the key to everything.
Maya thinks about sharing her experience with others. Maybe she could write about it. Maybe others would find it helpful. She'll share tips for finding balance with technology. She'll encourage other families to try a day without the internet. Maybe it will help. Weeks turn into months. Maya's blog grows. Many people read it. They leave comments. They share their own stories. Thank you so much for sharing your story. My family tried a day without the internet. It was difficult at first, but it was amazing. Maya feels touched. Her simple idea is helping others. She never expected this. She just wonders. She writes about the importance of being present. She writes about raising children in a digital age. She writes about finding balance. People everywhere start thinking about their relationship with technology. Some schools even start programs. They encourage families.
But Maya stays humble. She knows she didn't discover anything new. She just reminded people of something
They still have device-free dinners every night.
They still have one device-free day every month. Sometimes they add more.
At first, her friends think it's strange, but then some of them try it. They discover that it's actually fun. They start doing it with their own families.
He uses his imagination. He's not glued to a screen all the time. He's developing in healthy ways.
They stay connected. One day, Maya receives an invitation. A local community center wants her to give a talk.
But she agrees. She wants to share this message. It's important.
I just want to share how this changed my family. I'm going to give you some practical tips, and I really encourage everyone to try it.
They say they're going to try it. They appreciate her honesty and practical advice. Maya drives home feeling fulfilled.
Maya drives home feeling fulfilled. She's making a difference. She's helping families reconnect. All because one simple idea.
Remember that first day when we turned off all our devices? I was so upset.
I remember. You thought it would be terrible.
But it was actually great. I'm glad we did it.
Me too. I like our family now. We do fun things together.
We always did fun things.
But now we do them more often. The family sits together in comfortable silence. They don't need to fill every moment with noise or entertainment.
As the evening grows darker, Maya looks at her family. She sees Sophia reading a book.
Who wants hot chocolate? Yes, please.
With marshmallows?
Of course with marshmallows. This is nice. I love our family. That was a nice evening.
It was. Let's tidy up and head to bed.
Tonight, she writes, "We've come so far since that first day without the internet. It was just one day, but it changed everything."
Good night.
Good night, love. And that, my dear friends, is the story of Maya's day without the internet.
We need real conversations. We need real presence. We need real love. So I want to ask you something.
Maybe it's time for your own day without the internet. It might feel strange at first. you might miss your phone. Thank you so much for listening to this story today. I hope it inspired you. I hope it made you think.
Goodbye, everyone. Keep practicing your English. Keep being present in your life. And remember, you're doing great.